Hello. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Just a little closer, maybe equidistant between the mics. There we go.
Is that good? Set up? So Ambassador Carrière is going to start, and then I'll say a couple of words, and then we can answer your questions.
Parfait. En français, en anglais?
Les deux.
Les deux? OK. Bonsoir tout le monde. Merci d'être là. Donc, on est ici avec le premier ministre à la rencontre de la CARICOM, où Haïti va être un sujet important, un sujet prioritaire. Le Canada, vous le savez, travaille depuis quelques mois sur 4 chantiers. On travaille sur les sanctions, on travaille sur une aide humanitaire accrue, on travaille sur un dialogue politique qu'on veut inclusif et le plus global possible pour que le pays revienne à la démocratie, et aussi sur l'assistance sécuritaire. On est en phase opérationnelle, on commence tranquillement à déployer des moyens. Donc, il va me faire plaisir de prendre vos questions. So we're working on 4 pillars to assist Haiti. The Prime Minister is here this week at CARICOM to discuss the Haitian crisis with Haiti, with the Haitian Prime Minister and with CARICOM leaders, working on 4 pillars: sanctions, humanitarian assistance, security assistance, and political dialogue. And I'll be happy to take your questions.
Just going to say something, and I'll just say, just to add to what Sébastien has said. First of all, I want to say it's a pleasure to be here with him. Many Canadians perhaps don't know the extent to which we are so brilliantly represented in Port-au-Prince, really playing an exceptional role at a very difficult time in the life of the country. We're also going to be having a number of meetings tomorrow to talk about important regional issues beyond Haiti. Haiti's obviously a great concern. But I think you heard from the speeches tonight that there's a great deal of interest in climate change and climate resilience, climate finance, which is a critical issue, and all of the sustainable development goals. And so we're going to be meeting with Prime Minister Motley tomorrow to talk about the Bridgetown Initiative and other work that we're doing. The Caribbean is a very important region for Canada. It really matters to us for all kinds of reasons. Our history, the people, the connection that we have, but it's a very important fact that the Prime Minister was invited to come here, that he's a guest of honor of the organization, and there will be more in the Prime Minister's speech tomorrow, where he's going to be outlining some other steps that we want to take in the future. So, fire away with your questions.
Ben, je vais vous penser, qu'est-ce qui est le plus important dans les 4 piliers? Qu'est-ce qui est une priorité que vous voyez sur le terrain actuellement? Est-ce que c'est une force d'intervention? Est-ce que c'est une aide militaire? Qu'est-ce que le Canada peut actuellement et doit s'engager à faire?
C'est certain que la situation sur le terrain, la préoccupation numéro 1 des Haïtiens et des Haïtiennes, c'est la sécurité. Il y a eu une hausse de kidnapping depuis le début de l'année, depuis environ le 15 janvier. C'est une situation très difficile pour la population. Il y a une grande partie de la population qui vit dans des zones de non-droit, contrôlées par les gangs ou sous l'influence des gangs. Donc, c'est certain que pour les Haïtiens et Haïtiennes, c'est l'insécurité le sujet numéro 1. Nous, on pense que la réponse à ça doit être globale. Donc, la réponse à ça doit s'articuler autour des sanctions, qui sont très importantes, pour éviter de créer une situation où on répéterait les erreurs du passé avec des grosses interventions qui remplissent les poches des personnes qui créent l'instabilité in the first place. Donc, on pense aussi que l'assistance sécuritaire, on doit mieux réfléchir. Par le passé, on a eu des grosses missions des Nations unies, des grosses missions aussi des États-Unis, auxquelles le Canada avait participé même à une certaine époque, qui n'ont pas vraiment donné des résultats parce qu'on est dans la situation où on est aujourd'hui, parce que ce n'était pas durable, parce que ça se faisait un peu en marge des autorités nationales. Là, ce qu'on veut faire, c'est travailler avec la Police nationale d'Haïti pour construire autour du noyau qui existe déjà de la Police nationale, le renforcer et puis créer une solution durable au problème de la sécurité. Pas seulement une solution qui dure quelques mois, voire quelques années. Après ça, les gens s'en vont, pouf, on est encore dans la même situation.
Why not a military mission? If security is the #1 issue on the ground, Canada is positioned to do it. The Americans would like us to do it. Why not?
I don't think you want to.
I think the key issue really is to make sure that we have a sustainable solution. And a sustainable solution means that the leadership of all the efforts on security and on the justice reform and all the other things that need to happen have to come from within Haitian society and have to be executed by by Haitian police and by others.
But the situation is so desperate in Port-au-Prince.
The situation,
Why not help those people immediately?
we are doing, no, we're not looking at long-term solutions. We're looking at the most effective solutions. We're looking at the solutions that are going to have the most effect. And we're actively discussing with other partners in the region, as well as with Haiti, as well as with other countries at the United Nations, with our American friends. We're discussing what further steps we need to take together. We'd like the Americans to move further ahead on sanctions. We think that we'd like our European friends to move further ahead on sanctions. We need to deal with the flow of guns, which again was referred to by Prime Minister Davis in his speech this evening, which I thought was very important. We have to make sure that the Haitian police have the equipment and have the means and have the capacity to respond to the situation which Haiti is facing. And as the Prime Minister has said, we're continuing to look at what further things we can do. But as we move forward, we have to look at the whole package of things to make sure that what happens is actually going to have long-term results and is going to result in a more resilient and a more democratic country. And we think that's the best approach to take.
I would just add 30 seconds. We're already operational. I mean, we've delivered MRAPs. I mean, those are military planes. That's going to continue. There was a CP-140 Aurora that flew over Haiti for intelligence purposes 2 weekends ago. So that's all also operational. There's going to be some intelligence sharing with the HNP. So we're already starting to, build that response.
Is that Aurora still flying over Haiti? Or
no, that particular plane went home.
If there's only one police officer in Haiti for about every 900 people, which is a really low rate. There's no armed forces. Do you accept that at some point foreign people in uniform, police, soldiers, somebody is going to have to enter that country and fight the gangs? Because even if you can stop the flow of weapons, they already have a lot of weapons.
I think the key thing, Evan, is to recognize that, as Ambassador Carrière has said, security is the most serious issue facing the country at the present time. But it's not the same kind of security crisis that you see in other countries. It's a crisis that's been chronic in Haiti because of the presence of gangs and because of the relationship between gangs and the people who finance the gangs. So obviously there's going to have to be a massive building up of the capacity of the police force. Haiti is going to have to decide whether or not, like most countries, they're going to have an army. That's a decision that their political leaders will have to take. But I think we have to come to grips a bit with the history of large military interventions where basically you're just pushing aside all of the Haitian institutions and saying, we'll do this. And then the pressures come back from home saying, well, how long are those troops going to be there? Troops come out again. And then where are you? What have you got left? And I think that's the key challenge that we face. We want to do something, and we are doing things that are sustainable. And we want to keep doing things that are sustainable.
Mais là, ça fait 18 mois. Puis ce soir, il y a la ministre haïtienne de la Culture et des Communications qui dit peut-être que le Canada et les États-Unis, à un moment donné, vont se retrouver devant le deuxième Rwanda. Est-ce que vous avez l'impression que la situation pourrait dégénérer à ce point-là, à force de se dire, ben non, on ne veut pas, puis il faut que la solution...
Non, ce n'est pas une question de ne pas vouloir, madame, c'est une question de vouloir faire ce qui va marcher. Naturellement, nous voyons, nous suivons chaque jour exactement quelle est la situation, quel est le vrai danger, quelle est la situation sur le terrain. Mais nous insistons sur l'importance du gouvernement de Haïti, lui-même, des institutions haïtiennes, elles-mêmes, de répondre à la situation et de faire un effort même plus grand de suivre ce que nous avons fait avec des sanctions pour dire, écoutez, il y a des gangs absolument criminels qui font des choses absolument inacceptables, horribles, envers les enfants, envers les femmes. Mais c'est les institutions haïtiennes qui doivent commencer de trouver des solutions et puis on peut leur aider, mais on ne peut pas se mettre dans une situation en nous disant, oh, ben, here's Big Brother, on va résoudre vos problèmes. Ben, c'est exactement ce qu'on a fait avant. Et c'est pas durable. Ça, c'est la question, le mot-clé. Quelle est la durabilité de ces interventions?
People are being killed every day, and you're having sexual assaults and kidnappings all the time. And you're still talking about long-term durability.
No, we're
Isn't
not.
there
No,
an
I'm sorry.
Isn't there an immediate need to get people in there to protect people in Haiti?
There's an immediate need to address the security situation in Haiti, and that's exactly what we're doing. We believe very strongly that Haitian institutions themselves have to play the leadership role. We don't think it works for Canada or any other country to substitute itself for institutions that should be able to do the job, and we think with the appropriate kind of help and assistance and whatever it is that they ask for and feel that they need to say, yes, we're going to deal with this. But it's really important for the Haitian political elite to take some responsibility for what's taken place and what continues to take place. And I think that has to be, to see that.
Can you take one more quickly?
Yeah.
What's the risk that this situation leads to a further entrenching of an unelected government in Haiti? There's a lot of concerns that the government that's in place now, and if we wait too long, then perhaps they just continue and democracy has no chance.
That's exactly why in all of our discussions in Haiti on the ground, led by Ambassador Carrière, we're saying to Prime Minister Henry and we're saying to all other leaders, you've got to get together, you've got to create a path that leads to an election, but it also leads to strengthening all of the institutions that make up a democratic society. And I think that's the approach that, again, I think it's the right one to take, because it is a problem when you have a government that does not have the support of the people. And it's one more reason why we've argued so strongly for this enhanced political dialogue. Maybe you'd like to say something about that.
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, the two go together. You couldn't have an election now if you wanted one because of security. Who would vote? And it's really hard to start tackling the security problem seriously if there's a feeling that it's just one faction of the political class that's going in that direction. Everybody else is saying, wait, we need to we need to change the system, or so on and so forth. So I think the two go together. You have to do the both hand in hand. And I think a broader political consensus would greatly help restore people's confidence in their institutions, including the HNP, the Haitian National Police.
Thank you all.
Thanks very much, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.